Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video on this, the second channel on Meoni Games, and this is basically where I get to play through whatever I want, when I want to, and today we're playing Phantasy Star Online 2. Now, this is another MMORPG. This is a free-to-play MMORPG with lots of microtransactions that recently launched officially in North America a few days ago. Now, there is no European version of this, but essentially, if you want to play this and you're in Europe, you go just simply type into your Windows settings region and change it to US. Then go to the store, the Microsoft Store on Windows 10, download it there for free, finish the download, then go back into region settings and switch it back to Europe or wherever you live, the United Kingdom in my case, and then the game will still work. It is as simple as that. The only caveats to this is that I'm unable to use any microtransactions at all or any paid services, so my account will always be a free-to-play account because I physically cannot use my accounts, which are all registered in the United Kingdom and Europe, to do with the Microsoft account directly to pay for services in the game. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what I can and cannot do as a free-to-play player. So we've got the end of user agreement here, which we'll just get past. As you can see here, we have an options menu. Basically, everything revolves around a server, like in every other MMO. So a lot of the cool kids are on ship 2, which is Ur. Basically nobody plays on Theo as far as I can know, but like people like Mr. Happy and lots of big people, including Tate as well from Final Fantasy 14. They're all playing on ship 2, and so am I. Now, obviously it says normal congestion there because it's not currently American peak time. It is actually, what is it? It's 11:47 in the morning British time right now. So as you can see here, we do have our menu system. It's, you know, your atypical. It is basically a bit of a port from a console, and you'll notice that as we go through. But a lot of the menus do look like they would be better on a controller, and that's because they were designed that way. We do have stuff like general game settings here, stuff like that. We also have audio settings, as you will imagine. So we've tried to EQ this as best as possible, but it's still probably going to be way too loud. You'll notice that there is actually no screen resolution options. They have to be done externally in the actual launcher, which is very typical of ports from consoles, as you would know. So the character creation isn't too bad. This is what I came up with so far. I'll just give you a quick look at character creation once we're here. I'm going to skip past... Can we skip past the cutscene, please? Thank you. So this is the character creation menu. Basically, this is showing what each of these options I highlight over will look like at the various classes. So these are classes in the game. Look, we've got the bow person there, etc. All right. So this is human male and what they would look like as templates. Then we have human I didn't mean to press that. Human female. You'll see what I mean about this contextual menu. It's sensitive as to just highlighting over, but obviously with a mouse you could very easily accidentally do stuff. It's very much designed for analog sticks. So they're human female. Kind of cool looking, actually. Graphically, this game is obviously going to look 8 years old. There's no denying that. It gets to the point in the game where you feel the same, but that's something you can look past if the game itself is quite good. And that's something we'll discuss further. These are Newmans. That's the male Newman. So they're kind of like elfy people. You know, they've got those elf ears, if you're not familiar with Phantasy Star before. We have the females, which I personally love. I love Newman females. They're absolutely the most anime-looking thing you can probably imagine, as you can see. I think I went for that preset on my character, yes. So from that preset to what my character looks like later, we have the cast. Cast are essentially robots. They're just robots with a soul, as far as I can tell. Very Gundam-y, look amazing. I've seen a lot of people with cast. Obviously, that's a really cool looking one. And the females, surprise, surprise, actually aren't as much of a mech. They have this weird sort of animatronic, sort of human female robot look going with them, which personally is kind of like, is fine. But I would much rather be a male cast, if anything, because, I don't know. It's very Japanese, isn't it, this game? Then we got Doomans. which I'm very close to saying demi-human. They basically have horns. They're pretty much demony people. Yeah, not my cup of tea. And the females look pretty good. That one especially there. This is a summoner, I believe, which is nice. You could make some really cool characters. For example, like 02 out of one of my favorite anime, Darling in the Franxx there. Very, very simple to actually copy that across. You know, you can see what you can do. So let's just quickly go on the character creation. So these are classes. Like I say, you've got your Hunter, which is your close quarters combat class. You have Ranger, which is your machine gun, you know, medium range combat specialist. We've got Force. Now, I believe Force is basically just your sorcerer, the high damage dealer. Pretty much everybody can heal as far as I can tell. This is Phantasy Star, so that's still a thing. You learn abilities. I think Force might have some more, you know, preference towards that, but I could be wrong. We have Summoner, which is all to do with mid-range attacks. You can harness the capabilities of lots of different pets. Just ignore the fact that this doggo appears to be floating in midair. It kind of is, but they're not all like that. It's not actually a bug. Don't worry about that. We got Bouncers, which are basically your monks. They just like beating the crap out of things. And then Braver, which is your, you know, your bowman. So as you can see, you basically have a preset to pick from. That, you know, typical old MMO fare. This is how they used to be, right? You'd pick a basic sort of archetype. For example, let's go with this little kid. You have the option of basically just skipping to your character name and just going with the default, which, I mean, nah, we're not going to do that. So you've got your face, obviously, here. You've got your basic face that you can switch between. You'll notice, though, that we've chosen a particular preset which came with a very small child's body, but the fact that you can switch between the preset heads from before as well means you can have some absolutely atrocious looking things. Like, what on earth? Yes, you'll see more of this as we look through some of these. Let's look at the variants. So we obviously got variants of this. That just looks weird. It looks like a Popoto. We'll go with him. And you just press the X there. You have makeup patterns, which affect actually more like details on your face. I think we need to go with a beard. We get a second makeup pattern, so let's, I don't know. What else can we do? There's some really weird options like that, for example. It's like, who would choose that in a character menu? Or that, for example. I suppose some people might, but I've never done that in character creation. I've never made a turd character. That's what I like to call them if they're that weird. Yes, so in theory, you can go with double beards. And you can change the color of those and stuff like that as well. We're not going to mess around too much. Like I say, I want to show you the actual game. You've got your hairstyles. Female characters have more hairstyles, by the way. They only seem to have one for male characters, by the looks of this. We had 2 pages for my character's creation. Of course, there is clipping. This is something that you will not escape. That's amazing. We're going for the big dong. Look at that big donga. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I like having the donga with physics. Now, a lot of the graphics in the game are incredibly toned down. So this guy's going to look like a cardboard box with just a donga on the side of it in the actual game, as you would imagine. So this high resolution, high poly display is actually completely false. I quite like that. It looks like he's got this weird mullet going on, and he's a member of the Tunnel Snakes from Fallout 3. Fantastic. Hair color, I mean, oh wow. It needs to be pink, doesn't it? It really needs to be pink. This is the opacity of that. Nice and bright neon pink there with those piercing eyes. That's horrific. Absolutely horrific. We've got face morphing. So obviously you can morph it towards cool, rugged, hot-blooded, and soothing. And you can, you know, drop this down. I think we'll go for hot-blooded, soothing. Yes. That's a face that only a mother could love, isn't it? And we'll go for, whoa, what's this? Face shape. So we can basically, there's quite a lot of sliders. So you can give him more forehead than is physically legal in most parts of the world. Give him a nice big bulky beard there, big bulky face. Looking good, looking good. We've got face parts. kind of looks a little bit like Riker from Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm not really sure why, but... Ooh, that's kind of freaky. That's very weird indeed. We got face shape here, look, so... Didn't we already go on this? Yes, we did. Face parts position is what we went on as well. Eyes, right, so we can mess with the eyes. Oh yeah, now he's got the bedroom eyes. Oh yeah, come with me if you want to see my donga. Ah, that's what he's like when you say yes. Ah, yes, that's pretty much yes. That's what we're going with that. Eyebrow color, let's just go for a nice white for no particular reason. So you've got all these menus, so technically you could open a couple of these so you could change something whilst you change something else, which is something I do like about this character creation. I wish we had that on other games. We need nice big solid eyes, or do we need little ones? Actually, the smallest the better, really, I think, to bring across the true terror that is this character. Ooh, we got the angled eyebrows there. Yes, they look like they were painted on. Perfect, in a weird color. So we've got a nose as well. We can press the randomize button, or we could just break all the sliders. If we make it really narrow, there we go. Now it looks like he's been on coke for the last 50 years. Look at that. That bridge is just completely collapsed. We'll go with that with a coke nose. Eyelashes. Obviously, he needs the full eyelash treatment right there. We've got nose size. Have we got nose height? Can we? Oh, we can make it stick out like that, or ooh, we can make it like a ski slope. Look at that! You could ski off that. You'd make I don't know. You'd be in the world records, wouldn't you, for the highest jump? We'll go with that. Got to ski off your nose. That's an important part of life, isn't it? You've got to make sure that your plastic surgery allows for you to ski off of your own nose. Make these nice and pointy. What does this do? Oh, wow, look, we can make them really kind of weird looking. Yes. Oh, wow. Just sort of droopy ears. Droopy ears, or I think probably that one. Or halfway, actually. That's even more annoying, isn't it? Let's go halfway. We've got the mouth as well. We can slide around with this as well. So it's quite detailed, as you can see. He's either really not very happy or overly happy. Nice big puckered lips. Yep. All the more to smother you in. Bleh. Yes. So then we got the body, obviously, which isn't too bad. It is the child's body, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. So the smallest body, I think, is actually I think it might be number 8. I don't think it goes smaller than that. Yeah, we're going to go for number 8 then, the child's body. And then we've got a little bit of messing around to do. We've got thin. Oh, yeah, we're definitely thin. Narrow shoulders. Oof. Excellent. Height. I mean, no height at all would be preferable. His skin color. Oh, can we choose? We can choose like cast colors as well. Like we can choose colors that would ordinarily be only on a robot's features. See, look. So the character customization is kind of ridiculous. The fact that you can basically, I mean, what is that? A metal shiny demon? I don't even know what it is. Oh, we could go for the sultry pink monster, or what's worse actually? Oh, probably yellow, right? Yellow is disgusting. Yes. Red or yellow? I'm leaning towards yellow just to have a little bit of a skin tone. We're going to go with that. It's not really that shiny, but it'll do, right? Then we got body paint. We can't even see a body right now. That's unfortunate. Remove accessories. There we go. Oh my god, we literally look like a Simpson. We can have really cool tattoos. We can have chest hair. Oh my god. We have to have the chest hair. I'm sorry. The chest hair is here to stay. We can have double chest hair, look. We noticed that. Have some tats. That kind of looks cool, though. Don't know why you'd want it. We're going to go with a double chest hair. Yeah. So now we can mess around with his body, truly. Oof, that was an interesting camera shot. Yeah, let's make him really, 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 really ill looking. Yeah, just like that. Lovely. Arms. I mean, nobody likes long arms, do they? Actually, he probably looks better with long arms. Yes. Yes, that's definitely an improvement. We have legs as well. There we go. Look at him go. Wow, 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 wow. We've got head proportions. Oh, yes. I forgot about this. So, yes, his head needs to be massive and his neck needs to be longer than a giraffe's. Truly, it needs to be like a bobblehead, basically. But I hope you're getting the idea of what you can actually do. I mean, we can essentially make him have a giant arse. Give him no stomach. Just stretch that out a little bit. There we go. Nice. Wow. I mean, I'm not sure where his bikini line begins and where his chest hair ends. It's just one big stretched mass. And that ass. Look at that pointed ass. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine having just a pointed ass? You're like almost like a Lego man, aren't you, at that point? Muscle mass. I mean, what muscle mass? Oh, wow. Yes. Because that, yeah, we're going to go with full muscle tone there on our incredibly small body. So we've got expression testing. Look, we can make him... Wait, what? That's apparently him smiling. That's him sad. That's him suspicious. That's him with his eyes closed. That's horrific. Can we get him to wink at us, actually? Oh, God. That's just nightmare fuel. Like, hey, baby, come over to my place. We can play with my donga hair. But there we go. As you can see, we've got voice samples as well.
Yeah.
You can change the... Oh. You can change the pitch all the way up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We actually have 4 banks of voices.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Take that. I can still fight.
Okay, we're going with that one because it sounds like one of the worms from Worms Armageddon.
Take that.
Artillery. Oh dear. Yes. And we're gonna save this character data as wow. Yes. 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 Okay. So as you can see, right, we can name our character. Oh my God. What should we call him? Donga Man. No, that's Donga Man. There we go. Good old Donga Man. He's a Newman. He's male, and he's a braver. I want to skip the prologue, yes. So the prologue is basically just introducing you to the finer concepts of how to actually attack things. We'll get to that in just a second. We might switch to my main character in a second. Just wanted to show off what character creation can do. Because a lot of people like character creation. It's a really big deal for them.
Emergency mission alert. Large-scale deployment operation in progress. All ARCSOPs, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Bloody loud, that is. I set that to a low number. Sorry if I just killed you.
I'm the officer in charge.
Yeah, we don't care. Go away.
Select ARCS missions from the quest menu
for
to
goodness
obtain your
sake.
rewards.
Yes. We're level 2. Dongaman is level 2 already. Dongaman is level 3.
And now you have your reward. You will pay off. That's all.
Right. Can you leave me alone now? Leave me alone.
Welcome to
No.
PSO2.
I don't want to listen to this shit.
You are about to embark on a grand adventure on the Universal stage, serving
You can't
as a
even skip
member
this.
of ARCS.
Please go away.
In PSO2, you can participate in ARCS
Looks
missions
like we're watching this.
that will allow you to unlock new content and receive a variety of rewards.
I don't care.
From the main menu,
Well, at least it's telling you how to
you
play it.
can
Oh,
access your ARCS missions
yeah, I'm just going to drink coffee.
via the shortcuts button. The story of PSO2 is revealed through the completion of story quests. However, ARC's missions do not include any content linked to story progression, so you can complete these missions at your own pace.
Yes, that's the idea. Can you go away now? Oh my god, a wide variety of quests await you. See, that's what it's like creating a new character. You basically get forced to... Like, there was an X in the corner, but I physically couldn't, do anything with it. So if we press the minus key on the keyboard, we get a nice close-up of Dongerman. Dongerman is looking pretty good, not gonna lie. So we should really think about... Can we just jump into a mission quickly?
Which quest are you up for?
Oh, yeah. Or urgent quests. What the hell? Cradle of Darkness. What the hell? We're not doing a level 20 dungeon as a level 1? Let's not do that. Why is this level 14 and above? What? Can we just do the level 5 one? There we go. That'll do. So you can join with other people. We're completely antisocial for this particular example. And you pick up your quest. Oh, please shut up. You pick up your quest here. This is your big hub. There is no, proper map. So, basically, quest pickup area. Other area where you get your dailies and stuff and all that crap. You have a class place over here where you can basically level up your character's stats and stuff and get new abilities. It's like a weapon tree. There's medical area there. Then any of these elevators take you to a shopping district, which, yeah, I mean, that character looks really, really nice compared to Dongerman. Yes, I think Dongerman and Naomi would get on very well, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get going on a mission. So all of these loading screens, I mean, I'm not editing anything. I really can't be bothered on this channel to edit stuff. We are going to skip the cutscenes, though. So on the off chance you do play this, that you don't have to deal with spoilers or anything. So we're just doing a basic expedition. An expedition is not necessarily anything to do with the storyline. And basically you spawn on this little ship. This is where you prepare for a mission. So you can go over to here and you can spend money. This money basically you get, this is in-game currency from completing missions. And you get this for drinks and stuff. And you'll see that it gives you basically a buff for the duration of the mission, right? We can have attack up, defense up, HP up, PP up, which is your, your power, and random effects, which I have no idea yet. I've not tried those. We have no gil, so to speak, or money, so we're not going to be able to do that. This is an ally terminal. I believe we can actually invite NPCs to our party. A little bit like the trust system.
Good day, mate.
Oh god, I don't know why I invited you. You're so annoying. But that's how you can do that. So you're not always alone. You have a friend list, you have a support thing, and you've got a... See, these are all the people in free lobbies. It shows you their level. Basically, you can group with people near your level, and that's how it works. You can group with other people, and they can boost you in levels. I've done that on my main character a few times, which is quite cool. This is the shop menu. This is where you buy... monomates are basically potions. Dimates heal slightly more, and trimates heal quite a lot more. Usually I would spend money, Mesota or whatever it's called, which is the currency in this game, on those. And this one is your storage, which is like a bank. And basically it starts like this. This is where you respawn if you die, and you just jump straight in. And as you can see, you can choose to basically be grouped with other players in this sort of like lobby area. They're not in your party. You don't have to do stuff with them, but you do get XP for everything they kill. We go to the starting position like we're going to do right now. But basically because I wanted to show you what it's like before we switch over to my normal character.
All right, let's do it.
So we do have voice acting. This is basically the trust system. If you know what I mean, from Final Fantasy 11 or 14. Mostly 14 because it's dungeon kind of related, isn't it? You'll see there's numbers floating in the sky. That's from other players fighting things. So we're actually a bow person.
I'll scatter you to the four corners.
Now, I've not played the...
There we go. There we go.
So as you can see, we actually have a charge shot. Yeah, I've never played a ranged class before in this game. I know, shock horror. Usually it's the is it called the ranger? The guy with a big blade.
I'll scatter you to the four corners.
That voice that I chose. Oh my goodness. So you've got your normal attacks that you can charge up and stuff as well. You can also hold down shift, and this unlocks photon arts. You'll see there's a little meter. So on the bottom left, we've got Donga Man, his health, and then his PP. So you fill your PP by using normal attacks, right? Like that. Then you can hold shift, and then you gain access to PP attacks, which are like your super-powered, awesome attacks.
There we go.
Let's heal ourselves there. It's fairly basic, but it gets a lot of fun later on. As you can imagine, we're just level 3 in this game, so you can't really judge too heavily on the content. You can press Q to lock on to targets if that's more your cup of tea. And I would imagine that's a lot easier if you are a bow wielder, because then you've got auto aim. There we go, look at that. And then we can just unload with ridiculous, stupid, powerful attacks. Oh my god.
You to the four corners.
Donga Man is so annoying and I love him. So there we go. Boop, boop, boop. And it's just a case of doing this repeatedly. It is a grindy game. And there is a boss at the end of each thing.
I'll scatter you to the four corners.
It's pretty much the same as Phantasy Star Online 1 in many regards. Just a few improvements here and there from what I've seen. And that game was amazing to me. Like, I had some really, really good experiences with the first game.
I'll scatter you to the four corners.
I thought I could kill it before getting a rock in the face. Dongerman was wrong in this case. But yeah, my experience with the first one was essentially I played a trial of the game when it came out on the Xbox 360 many moons ago.
There we go.
Essentially, I was playing a trial of it. I didn't realize what it was. I didn't know it was an MMO. I know that sounds probably ridiculous now, but I frankly thought it was just an offline single-player game. And that's, for the most part, how I kind of played it. I was doing the dungeons like this alone, like I am right now.
I'll scatter you to the four corners.
And when I did group with other players, I thought they were NPCs.
There we go.
You can dodge with basically double tapping any key. You know, it's your action-based combat sort of stuff. We're really, really bad at this. I apologize in advance.
There we go.
We do have collateral damage as well, so you can hit multiple targets at once, as you can see. I suppose it's just faster to spam a button to fill it in. You will notice, right? This is something I should have been doing, okay? On this target, you'll see there's a red. See there, there's the red. If you time your attacks with a red, you do more damage. Yeah, if you just do this, you're not hitting for half as much as if you do this. And you can do that with photon arts as well, look. So if you time things better instead of just spamming like a madman, like I was at the start of this, then you're going to have a better time. So we're picking up meat here. I believe that can be cooked or something. I can't really remember. There was a tutorial that I didn't read on that. But essentially you have this menu system. You have actually, as you can see here, this is your full inventory. We've got telepipes, which allow us to teleport back to the gateway ship if we wanted our own little teleport back. Moon Atomizer revives incapacitated allies. I didn't even read that before, so that's useful. But as you can see, we do actually have a katana and a gunblade, so you might be wondering why we have those. If you press R, you can cycle through different weapons.
Take that.
This is a gunblade.
Take that.
Legitimately a gunblade. So you do actually have a few different weapon styles, right? And you can basically start as one thing, and then you always have like a proficiency towards that. But
take that. Take that.
That's kind of cool, actually. Wow. I've not played the gunblade. But yeah, so yeah, you can pretty much have all these different weapons
You want some of this?
and equip them and try them out. I'll show you them on my other character. We have like lances and things. But it's pretty much like that all the way up to the final boss. But we're not going to mess around on this character any further. I want to show you my other character because I'm more excited to play her. Let's put it that way. If I'm going to play it on video, I might as well get some XP for her. So like I say, we're on ship 2 where all the cool kids are. And yeah, I think basically you get a few characters for free. You get 4 slots for free. That's pretty healthy. So our main character is only level 17 right now. So a few of you that have already been playing this probably scoff at this, but I'm still getting used to it. I've only played for 3, maybe 4 hours. Look, 3 hours 52. And you know, you can see what I was going with. In the character creation, she looked way more like a Makote than she does in the game.
Emergency mission alert.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Large-scale deployment operation in
up for?
progress. All ARCS ops, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
So loud, so loud. So this is Meoni, as you can see, look. She's got a very weird face in the actual game that wasn't present in the actual character creation. Let's see if I can get it. See, look. She doesn't look too bad, but she's definitely not supposed to be that tanned. So it's either the lighting or something else. So as you can see, you know, I have... This is actually a sword, by the way. Apparently. So we are a hunter. Sorry, I thought it was ranger. It's hunter. I keep forgetting everything. We've got a weapon called Zax. This is actually a rare drop then from a boss that we fought in a volcanic, like, dungeony place that I did on my own. Really, really cool. It basically hits... Well, it has a melee power double of the sword I was using previous. And yeah, so as you can see, we've got the Zax. We also have... Let's show you. Get out of that menu. There we go. We also have, you know, we have that gun blade from earlier that I showed you. And we also have these, like, dual blade thingy-majiggies. They're called a wired lance. And yeah, and we got our main weapon, which... I love this weapon. It is so much fun. So we do actually have some stuff to do. We're level 17.
Which quest are you up for?
Basically pick up a new quest. We've got urgent quest. It's Cradle of Darkness. I'm somewhat tempted to do it, mostly because of the things you can get from it. I mean, time limit 30 minutes, multi-part quest. Yeah. Let's give it a go, right? What's the worst that could happen? We've probably got a party we can join. Or I believe we could just join on our own, right? I think this is how this works.
Good luck!
This will either go really well or really bad. Obviously, I'm not level 20 yet, so being level 17 is probably not for the best. We have our chat window over here. You saw that. Let's skip that bloody cutscene. And you can change that. When we don't have other players... stuff on here at the minute. As I was showing you before, though, we can get a buff. So I would like actually defense up. We've got 56,000 of this currency. Oh, we're going to go with that. There we go. So we're actually on a mission. I just had to find out a way of turning off voice chat. Apparently there was actually a setting for that I didn't realize, and I didn't want people's voices to necessarily be on the video, and I wanted to talk to you guys without them hearing what I'm saying. So wow, this is incredible looking. This is the first time I've been here. We've got an active recruitment party. They're a lot higher level than I am. I'm not really sure what we're doing here other than going to kick some butt. Oh my god, they hit so hard. Let them... Is this safe to walk on? Apparently so. Oh my god. They are actually melting before I can touch them. So we've basically got this on maximum graphics settings. It's not supposed to be the most ridiculously beautiful game there is. Just realized we are actually taking damage in here. There we go. Whoops.
Emergency! Code! Distraction! Emergency! Code! Attack!
I'd love to. What is this thing? There we go. Where's the other enemies? There we go. It's frantic. It's very hard to comment on this as we're doing it, by the way. I'm gonna follow this guy. They probably know where they're going and what they're doing.
Completed.
So if I actually did make contact, you would see that I do a decent amount of damage. But these guys are way higher level than I am.
Emergency. Code. Distraction.
That guy got absolutely butchered. I love that ability. What the hell is that thing? Okay. Oh, I think we're just supposed to avoid those things. They're like not attackable. Yeah, you can't attack those. I'm pretty sure you can't attack those. Because they're not lock-onable. Can we get through here, or...? Advance to the final area, destroy the base. Well, they don't take damage, and you get hurt if you touch them. Okay, maybe we're missing something. Can we use this turret? Okay.
Completed.
I guess that might have worked. Let's hop over the lavary water. As you do. Nice and safe, that is. It's a bit chaos, like I say. It's very hard to commentate when I don't actually have a clue what's going on. It probably isn't the game for you, right? It probably looks really, really bad. That's mostly because I'm very underleveled for this, and I'm also really bad. I've only got a few skills so far. But it's one of those therapeutic sort of grindy games that I love playing. Where's the next enemy? Oh, right, they've respawned. So we do a decent amount of damage ourselves. Not gonna lie. That's mostly the weapon doing all of the work there with those normal attacks. But we will get better, cooler, flashier looking stuff as we go.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
What are we attacking? Oh, just these. Alright. This thing's got butchered. These guys are pretty powerful that I'm with here. The level 29 specifically there. My god. Obviously everybody's choosing to go for really cool looking anime characters for the most part. You get a few trolls like on my alternate character. You'll notice that people are leveling up their subclasses as well. I believe that's when you switch to a weapon that isn't your main weapon. If we were to switch to, say, like Gunblade or something, we would be able to level that up. But we're not going to do that right now. Okay. These are the targets we need to kill, but they're probably already dead. Yep. This is an unfair example of the combat because I'm basically being boosted through content. Not that it is, of course, my choice to be boosted through the content, but it's fine. It's fine. It gives you a look at some of the cooler looking characters. Look at that. That's one of his summons, by the way. How cool does that thing look? Awesome. So he can do an upward strike to basically keep going upwards. Yeah. Wrecked. I contributed. Oh god, hello. It's a giant turtle man.
Ears open.
Let's not be under its feet, yeah? Oh god. At least it fell over. I can really not see anything.
Change over. Code. You.
Defeat the Zesh Raider. I think it's already dead.
Excellent job.
Ah. There's the loot. Everybody gets their own loot, look. So you don't have to fight with other people. If you've got a full inventory of crap, basically you need to drag it into the trash like so. And then you can pick something up and see what it looks like. We've got an Alba partisan there. Not very good, to be perfectly honest with you. Not that interested. Oh, right. Where are we going? This way, I think. Everybody was just checking out what gear they had. I don't blame them. It probably has some really interesting stuff when you're actually the relative level to the content. I have no idea. Wow, look at all this. Right, let's get going on this guy. Oh, he's shielded. Right, okay. So all the mobs and stuff are quite interesting. There's only a few repeats I've seen so far. But I would imagine since you'll be farming a lot of these places over and over again, that you will end up seeing a few things quite repeatedly. I love that person's green bow. That looks so cool, doesn't it? Wow. So basically you're supposed to be picking up the money as well. That's what you afford your potions with. And all that jazz. Where are we going? Are we going over there? What are we doing? I believe that's where we're going. Everyone else has gone this way. I think this might be the boss area. Possibly. Let's see what boss it is then. Or is it just the second area? I think this is the second area. Usually you have like 3 areas. The first 2 are like mobs. The third is usually a boss, as far as I can tell so far. Yeah, they went in here.
Ears open.
Oh god. Let's not get hit by those missiles. Oh, look at this
Emergency.
thing. Wow.
Distraction.
That thing is huge. Of course, it does mean going into the horrible red stuff to actually do damage. But we are melee. This is the price we shall pay. Of course, you can just use spacebar to jump. Once you've built up that PP, unleash it. Oh god. Wow. What the heck? We will use our doll to revive. That was unexpected amounts of damage. Oh my god. Wow. Let's heal. Oh, they healed me as well. I didn't notice. Very nice of them. So that thing got toasted. It was a bit high level, really. I think I... Oh, it's not dead. That's nasty. It's swimming. What's this? Oh, I'm stuck in a claw. Oh, God. That's nasty. Get out of here.
The large-scale operation has ended. Thank you for your support.
Completed.
He's wrecked. Get out of here. Of course, this loot has to drop into the nasty horribleness there. Let's pick up a couple of these items. What we got here? We got a claymore. That's actually a pretty good weapon. Not as good as ours, but oh, those are better than ours. Those are better than ours as well. Eek. So if we go into equipment very quickly, they basically do all the work. You'll see that we're going to get a few increases. I don't have time to really explain the stat increases right now. All of these weapons could be useful. That's the problem. Trash, yes. Trash, yes. Right. Oh, it's an Alba sword. It's crap. Let's catch up with our friends because we're going to miss out on some cool stuff if we don't catch up. Ordinarily, I would be spending a lot longer looking at things. So we hit level 18. Wow, the XP is going up pretty well. What is that? Oh, right. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to reach that. Oh, that thing's already dead. Look at all that lovely loot. Oh my god. This is the problem that you get when you play these sorts of games. When they're loot heavy, you run out of space way too easily. Look at that person. So that's one of those force users. He just healed me. That's lovely. Thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna pick this up in case it's useful. All of this could be useful. Annoyingly. But you're supposed to come with a fairly empty inventory. Nice. Oh, he completed the quest?
Excellent job.
My god. Okay. What's this?
You are cleared to return.
What is that?
Completed.
I'm not sure what this is. It is a diffuse. Okay. But as you can see, look, these characters look awesome. But that's it. That's pretty much the quest. Got my first taste of frantic action where I was trying to actually talk about things. See, look, none have left. So we got S rank for that. We got perfect. That's mostly because they did all the work. We get experience and we get money. Look, so we got 5,000 experience for that. And yeah, it's cool. I like her character, actually. Her character's quite nice. Look at this. Yeah, very anime. I've seen quite a lot of people with like big wings and things and really cool bits and pieces. So we're going to press leave our party and return to the lobby. So that was very frantically and kind of difficult to actually commentate over because I've never been there before. Experience was good though. But as you can see, we have this lobby, which is the laggiest place on Earth, by the way. This isn't just my PC. This is one of the most reported problems. Your FPS just takes an absolute potato. I just wanted to show you some people's characters. A lot of this stuff will be real life money trade. Not real life money. You know what I mean? Like cash shop purchases, microtransactions and the like that animated emote thing above this guy's head. That'll be an accessory. Some of these characters look amazing. Look at that. That truly does look amazing, that cast. Lovely. You know, you could very easily get carried away. But you'll see when there's actually people online that this is full of players usually. But we are not on American peak time. So a lot of these people are probably European. Or Americans that don't sleep. There is that as well. Just realized this guy has rollerblades on the back of his legs. So that's kind of cool, actually. That's awesome. So we do actually have, like I say, a skill tree. Let me briefly show you that.
What's up?
Nothing much.
What would you like to do?
I would like to... You can change your class at any time. So you're not locked into being a hunter forever. You'll see that, look. And you can level them all up, I guess. Same with skill trees and things like that. Loadouts. Here you go. So this is the skill tree for my hunter. As you can see, we have 9 skill points to spend. We can spend those in health up, which, I mean, is always a good idea for us because we're always in melee. Melee defense is always nice to have. We've got sword focus here, like I can, you know, you can see. We have perfect attack bonus, which is grants a damage bonus to non-technique perfect attacks. Interesting. Guard stance, war cry, look, draws enemies' attention to you. So that's basically your ability to tank. So that's basically a taunt, an aggro generation. Adds a chance of retaining 1 HP when you suffer damage that would otherwise kill you. So Iron Will is basically Super Bolide from Final Fantasy XIV. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and then there's tank stance. So you can basically put your character into many different ways. Many like different archetypes. Perfect attack sounds good. Damage bonus to non-technique perfect attacks. So since I spam mine quite a bit, you'll see that you can put a few points into this. But if you put 1 in there, you'll see that we got 1 bar, meaning that we need 3 in here. Let's put another 1 more in here. And it will unlock Fury Stance, which is a passive stance skill that boosts the melee and ranged attack damage you deal while enemies are also increasing the melee damage you take. So that's your Fury Stance. You're going to take more damage, but you're going to deal a lot more. I mean, that sounds fun to me. Especially, I mean, but for now, we're going to put our points, I think, into, what's the highest we can put this? Can we go to 9? Wow, let's do that. So we spent all our points on perfect attack bonus. So in theory, our normal attacks that we like to use should do a lot more damage now.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Oh, look at those wings. Those wings are gorgeous. That character's gorgeous. Can we get a better picture of her character? Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to go into an alliance. Leave me alone. It's telling me how to do guilds. You'll also notice that when you despawn a character and respawn it, her boobs jiggle. Japanese MMORPGs, everyone. Oh, she got rid of her wings. Wah. Anyway, let's stop perving on characters.
Hello there.
And do something else. So as you can tell, I quite like this game, but it's
Which
not
quest
for
are you up
everyone.
for?
And the reason I like this game isn't actually for it being a new flashy MMO and I love the graphics and stuff. It's actually because it reminds me of a time when there was nothing else, and that trial period on Xbox Live when I thought this game, well, the first game was just a single player RPG. I got hooked on it. I never actually got past the trial. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours doing the same dungeon thing over and over again, and I never got bored. It was nuts. It helped me through some very interesting times. So as you can see, we've got our recommended quests, and we also have our expeditions. We've never done this one, the desert exploration. We've done volcanic caves. That one was quite fun. That's where we actually got our big axe sword that we're currently using. That's the first one that I did at the start of the game. That's the end boss. He's like a tiger. And I believe this is the end boss in this one, desert exploration. So this looks very similar to that place we were just at. This one is locked. We've got coast exploration for level 18. Let's do the desert one. I'm not that confident that we have stuff to really get through all of this stuff. All right, let's go through this.
Good luck.
We've never done it. We might as well do it in order. We didn't actually sort our inventory out because we're terrible at everything. We did actually make sure that we had these equipped, right? Yes, they're not as good. That's fine. This is Radiant Gleam illuminates future possibilities. Stamina 3, Spirit. Yeah, so all of these things have buffs on them. Your outfit is something that I presume you just get more of, either through quests or the cash shop. Skill rings we don't have. That's the armor palette. Weaponry. I believe our weaponry was fine. We have that claymore, right, as well. Let's see if we can sell stuff. I've not tried this yet. I know that sounds terrible. I've just been like throwing stuff at my inventory, which is probably not the way to do this, right? But it's the way I've been doing it. So this is the shop. Let's see. Sell items. What can we sell? We can sell the claymore. Jeez. Get rid of that straight away. I kind of kept this bow because I kind of wanted to use it, but now I'm not that bothered. I believe we can click multiple things. You can see we've got like some housing items here. I don't really want to fill my stuff with housing items. These are like learnable skills. Basically, we've filled our... That's interesting. We might need those. We've got glamour items in here. You can see the problem, right? We have a limited inventory, and for playing the game, they gave us some glamour items. We could put these in our storage, actually. Let's actually do that whilst we're here. Let's do it live like we are. Yes, we know. Yes, we know. Yes, we know. Stop. That's what diffuse is. Well, we'll put that in there as well. Get 200 storage. That's pretty good, actually. We're just going to put this stuff in there for now. I don't know if we should put the buffs in there. There we go. How many of these? Can we put them all in there? There we go. Casino coins. I mean, I don't really know what they're used for yet. I'm sure somebody will tell me, but I don't really need this stuff right now, do I? It's taking up valuable loot space. Yeah. That's another form of currency, apparently. That's the currency as well. No doubt we need these for, like, certain shops and things. I'm losing my voice. Sorry about that. Catalyst materials. Again, let's put all this stuff in there. Badges. All these lovely glamour skins for our weapons that we got for playing the game on Windows. Like, basically an early adopter of the game sort of thing, like, congratulations for playing the game, here's some cool stuff. I mean, I guess we'll put a red meat in there as well. I still have no idea what that's for, other than maybe for cooking. Right, there we go. Got 20 out of 50. That gives us plenty. So we got our buffs on from earlier. We're just going to jump straight in and get to the combat. Sorry about that. I was just doing a bit of menuing. I can imagine that'd be quite annoying to watch. As he sips some coffee. Ooh, this is nice.
This is the desert area of Lilipa. It's practically a sea of sand. Visibility is often compromised here due to sandstorms.
Wow.
Across the desert, you'll find traces of an ancient culture wiped out by the fall spawn. You'll also find automata, autonomous weapons, and the remnants of that self-same era. Proceed with caution.
So we do actually have a main storyline as well that I'm not showing you in the video that's fully voice acted, but we also have some nice introductory text and, you know, backstory. There's a loot chest over there. So this is basically what? Tatooine, isn't it? What's this? The weapon emplacements admitting photon rings that you can see on rare occasions are called laser spheres. Oh, no time for talking. We got some dudes. Oh, they're already dead. How annoying. Oh, they're easy. Okay. Oh, I see. And we get ammunition and we can load it into the gun and we can use the gun to fight things, but there's not really anything happening. Have you seen an energizer crystal before? They're mineral-like objects you can come across now and invent to boost photon activity. No, I didn't know that. What is that? An evil monkey spider? If there's one thing I don't like, it is evil monkey spiders. Or whatever the hell they're supposed to be. They kind of look like monkey spiders. Although they don't have like 8 legs or something. They're like... God knows what they're supposed to be. Horrible things that need to be purged. Purge them all. So I chose, like, obviously the biggest, most cumbersome, slowest looking weapon possible. That's pretty much how I play these sorts of games. Just letting you know. I love big swords. Or in this case, this big sword axe. Which is amazing. I love it. I love it to pieces. When it's dropped the other day, I was like, oh, it's so cool. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I knew there was something happening because of the music. Let's dodge over there. You're a big boy. Oh, you died too easy. Do a bit of collateral damage there. I can't wait to get some more skills that are like crazy AoEs and stuff. We don't actually have one assigned to that button. That's interesting. Are we out of combat? Yeah, for the most part. Let's check this out then. Is it the sub-palette? No, that's not it. I can't remember. There it is. Here we go. Techniques. Resta. I don't think we can even use Resta. We got Rising Edge. We got Nova Strike. We got Blade Rush. Nova Strike. That's the AoE that I was looking for. Yeah. So if I hold shift and then press middle. Yeah. That's it. That's the AoE. I don't know why that suddenly hopped off my bars, but it was there. I can assure you. For now, I don't know why it isn't. We're not walking back to fight that one mob, by the way, before people ask. Look at these things, these robotic spider dudes. They're cute. That's not as cute, though. Ooh. Ooh, a rare gunblade. Red gunblade, oh. I can't quite reach that. Oh, well, there we go. I didn't think that was actually going to hit him. Nice. Get wrecked, son. That was fun. There is stuff up there. How do we get to said stuff? But it's in a barrier, right? I still have no idea how to bring those barriers down. Forget it. I'm not interested. I'm sure somebody will backseat me and tell me in the comment section anyway. No, Meoni, you missed a load of cool stuff. Yes, I did, friend. Yes, I did. And I'm sure you can tell me all about it. Please do. I really do want to know.
Incoming alert.
Oh, hello. You're cute. Okay, less cute than I expected.
Guard the area.
Emergency! Code!
Wow.
Attack!
Gilnas core. There we go. Is he dead? Oh god, there's lots of them. That's... well... there we go. Are you done for now? Are you dead? Are we done here? Oh no, there you are.
Alert.
What the hell? This looks like something out of Alien. How cool is this?
Change over! Code!
It's Metal
Q.
Gear. Metal Gear. You right there, buddy? You're just kind of like pooping out gas? Nope. Not today, friend. Spatial awareness, please.
Objective complete.
There we go. Good night, friend. Any loot? Yes, there is. Hello, loot.
Completed!
Where's the loot? It's just coins. Wah. We got some XP for it, though. So we picked up that red gunblade. Look at that, 462. Well, we know what we're doing now, don't we? Let's see. Doopy-doopy-doo. Equip weapons. That's right. Can we not equip it? Does it have a level requirement? Is that what I'm missing here? And we can put it into storage, apparently. Let's see. Melee, fire, required dexterity. Oh, geez. Yeah, look. Required dexterity is 389, and we have 195. It looks really cool, though, if it actually looks like that in the game. I didn't even realize we could deposit stuff straight to storage. Well, that made me look like a complete potato, didn't it? Interesting. Alright, then. The more you learn. The game's like that. You go along and you think you know stuff, and then suddenly you learn new stuff. And I love that. That's part of the reason why I'm interested. There's nothing over here, right? Of course, we just defeated that monster. We'll check over here first. These maps as well, by the way, appear to be like from a select few, so it's random which one you get each time. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 of the second level when I was doing that a few times back to back. So there is a bit of variety, and it's nice to see different environments like this. But that Phantasy Star Online 1 always had quite interesting environments. Variety is key, especially when they're as plain as this. You know, this looks like a game from 8 years ago because it is. So variety is key. It looks like an old Star Wars game, doesn't it?
Providing backup.
Oh, hello. Sending down relief supplies. Give them to me. Ooh. Is that a healing thing? Oh, nice. Hit them both
Picking up
at
an
once.
unidentified reading.
What's that one done? Nope. Bad. Get down. Where's this unidentified reading? Oh, hello. Little Spider-Man. Goodbye, friend. What's this? Load of old crap. Might as well pick it up, right? What does this do? Is this a healing thing? Will you stop dodge rolling? I'm trying to press it once. No, that doesn't heal. I'm not sure what that does. Just gonna use a potion. We've barely used our potions this time. It's quite surprising. Usually I'm burning through these quite quickly. Was that a monster? Yes, it was. Thought I heard something. Hello there. Goodbye. Oh, you want some as well. Oh, look at that thing. I think I've fought one of these before, but that looks cool. I disagree with your laser cannon. Is that it? Anyone else want some? Nope. Okay then. Let's carry on. Like I said though, this game might not be for everyone, but it's something I'll probably play on the side. One thing I do want to talk about before there's more sound effects, like basically blocking my ability to think. The one thing I don't like about the game, okay? Windows Store. The fact that it's on the Windows Store sucks so much potato, you have no idea. So currently there are issues in installing this game, where it will take basically 11 gigabytes to install the launcher, and then there's another like 69 odd gigabytes of game files that are downloaded through the launcher. The issue is that the Microsoft Store is currently storing this stuff, and you can choose your directory, right? But it actually securely locks you out of being able to access the folder, being able to delete the folder, or uninstall the game. So there is currently an issue. That's why I can't definitely recommend this game, where people cannot remove the game from their systems. They're essentially bricking part of their hard drives where they install it to. Now, if you're the sort of person who installs your games to your boot drive, for example, that's a big deal, because nearly 90 gigabytes of game data completely gone is a big problem. The other issue is that currently there is a bug that can happen where the game can basically become unplayable. It will be not installed, but the files will still be installed. Now, usually a game would check those files and download the ones that were missing. Not so much in Phantasy Star Online 2, apparently, on the Windows Store. It will actually download duplicate files into the same directory you chose originally, but create a new folder. So every time the game breaks and you need to repair it, essentially it's downloading 90 gigabytes of game again and putting it in the same folder. But again, you cannot access to delete naturally. There is a workaround to go and delete that stuff, but you have to mess around with security and admin stuff. But a normal admin account on a Windows 10 machine that installs this game, an admin account that installs it, cannot access the folders directly without some messing around. Personally, I think that's atrocious. It should have never been on the Windows Store like this, and I really cannot recommend it based on that. The game itself, though, what it's based on, is actually quite fun. The microtransactions are incredibly greedy on the store. I'll show you those after we do this, and we'll wrap up after that. But I want to show you a boss, show you that this game actually is fun. I enjoy it. It's a grind fest. I like that kind of game. There's a goal at the end of it. I can deal with it. Actually, we're nowhere near the boss, are we? This is Zone 2. But there are, it was still important for me to sit there and actually talk to you. Wow, what's that? Little froggy bird. Die. Oh, hi. Unique weapons badge. Lovely. If I knew what that did, I'd be all the wiser. You still alive, froggy bitch? Get here. It's like a loot goblin. Spider monkeys, please. You're weird. Get out of here. Be gone. Right. I want to get to the boss now. I'm not going to do all of the side stuff. Ooh, chest though. So yeah, I can't recommend it based on that at the moment. It's not to say that it'll always be like that. I'm sure by the time that some people watch this in the future, that will be a thing of the past and the game will be good. Wow, that thing looks amazing. Look at that thing. Wow. Nice moves, buddy. Shame they're not as good as mine. You dead? Thank you. Die quickly, please. There's grace and then there's just dying quickly out of necessity. What's this say? Heal stations are part of the Ark's arsenal. Their superior build quality makes them indestructible. They can only be used once. Is this a heal station? Oh, that thing we stood on earlier was a heal pad. But we kinda stood on it earlier. Oh, another one of these things. Not really sure what this is supposed to be, but... How did we miss? Oh, hi. There you go. Any more? No. Okay. That's probably the way forward, right? What is the deal with these locked off containers? There must be like an objective you have to fulfill to open them. Hi. Oh god. There's like mines and things. That's another problem. Middle mouse button there being something to actually block with. Look, if you hold it. But at the same time, sometimes it will switch your class, because if you shift the mouse wheel, it will actually change as well. So you can tell that this was meant to be on a controller, fundamentally. Are we done yet? Any more? No? Any more spiders? What did that do? Data pod. Desert covers the surface of the planet Lillipar. Vast desert ruins also contains a plethora of ruins. Oh, desert contains ruins. I mean, we'll take the money. Yeah, 160 odd. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it is hidden conditions. So all the ones earlier I could have actually accessed if I'd just walked around a bit. Okay, the more you know, the more you realize you're an idiot. That's fine. I'm not missing out on too much. This looks like a dead end. There's a switch for that. Oh, I see. You walk over to switch. Oh, hello.
Emergency. Ears open.
You again. I saw you in another map. This guy's annoying.
Emergency! Code! Due!
I'm gonna kick your ass. Meow. Come here. Why is this so cute? Why am I trying to kill it? Why is there crap everywhere? Get out of here. No, I don't want to change weapon. Oh, he's got a bloody weapon. No, 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 no. No, bad.
Now it's time to pounce! I'm feline ready for a check right now! I'm feline ready for a check! Now take this!
Someone's alarm was going off. How annoying is that?
I'm feline ready for a check this!
Just die already. What an annoying little brat.
Now it's time to pounce! I'm feline ready for a chase! I'm feline ready for a chase right now!
I'm feline ready for a chase, huh?
Ready for a chase!
This character. Cute, but bloody annoying. Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be watching me pommel a cat creature to death with a giant axe for at least 10 minutes. No. 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 Meow, that's right. Unique weapons badge.
A perfect resolution.
Perfect revolution. No, he got away. Ooh. What's in you?
Completed!
Just give me all the loots, basically. Okay. I think that the objective will be this way. So we're going to go this way. It could be wrong, though. Oh. It's one of those games I don't mind, but it's not... I don't think it's got, like, much longevity with me. Oh, look, that's respawned. So stuff does respawn, so you can grind. I don't know how much I'm going to play it. I'm mostly playing it for that nostalgia factor. Also, I have to apologize, like, when I just stood still for a few seconds. It's because Danielle, i.e. my other half, decided it would be a good idea to leave a phone in here charging with her alarm set. Now, if it's anything to go by, usually she has about 4 alarms because she's really bad at getting up. So no doubt it'll probably go off again. I'm just glad it didn't go off when I was recording something, you know, worthwhile. Other than this channel stuff that, you know, only a few people will watch.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Who are we attacking? Take on Shiogun.
Wow!
Oh, we already killed them.
That was amazing!
Not really. They were kind of weak. Okay, so it wasn't this direction. Which means it's back at those crossroads. And then to the right. So we literally went the correct way all along at the start of this. God damn. We're not going to do any more side objective stuff here. I think we've done enough. Get out of the way. You can die, though. You're annoying. Get out of here. The game does about half a level, this map, so far. That's not too bad. Oh, hi.
There we go.
Random
Emergency!
events.
Code! Attack!
Well, might as well do it. Get some extra stuff. I didn't even know you were here. What are you doing, I Finn, or whatever your name is? I hate that character. Annoying little bastard. He pretends to have an English sort of sounding British stereotypical accent. How's it going, Governor? You got some tea and crumpets? Would you like to kill some monsters with me? Or we could have a crumpet after. It's like, please stop. And it's so obvious that he's American as well. Yeah. Trying to do an English accent. It's like, please stop.
There we go. Yeah.
That annoys me, actually. When it's obvious. Oh, what's that? Oh, God, it's a bomb. I was like, what's that? Oh, right, it's a poison bomb. So chests don't always have cool things in them. There we go.
Completed!
Yeah, we pulled that off. Yeah. And you're going to go and pull yourself off, hopefully, aren't you? Now, bugger off. I don't want you on my game. I really don't like that character. I'm sorry. It's just not cricket. Yeah. He's not any of the sports, let alone cricket. Let's see. Hello there. Would you like to meet my Lord and Savior Axe Sword? Totally not an axe, by the way. Ignore the fact that it looks like one. I thought those ghosts were still alive. Just you, then, is it? Yes? Goodbye. Goodbye, friend. I'm not fighting whoever spawns. Go away. You're just being uneconomic with my time, as they say. Don't suppose you could die, could you? That'd be good. What's going on here? Just everyone's come out for a party. Haven't these guys heard of social distancing? It's like the people in the local area where I live having bloody house parties with the entire neighborhood. They literally brought put the bins into the middle of the street, into some in the middle of the road, into some in the middle of the road, and then they were having everybody jump in the pools together. It was at least, what, I don't know, 30 people, including kids. That's not social distancing. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I stay in the majority of times, especially during situations currently. Because people are mad. They're absolutely just crazy. The pandemic hasn't gone away. But, yeah, you try telling that to some of these people and they're like, oh no, the government says it's okay. It's like, no, that's not what they said. Anyway, let's talk about more cheery topics. So we're right next to a bus. As soon as we teleport here, We got a boss. What's it gonna be? Like a circuit thing? Yeah. Oh god, scorpion beetle dude.
Emergency!
His weak point seems to be his face. Only problem with that is his face is kind of, you know.
Emergency! Code! Duel!
So is he just under the ground? In theory, he shouldn't be able to move around much then. Or are they not attached to him? Are they like... I don't know. Logic. I'm just going to cream him as much as possible. There we go. Wanda's HP is getting low. How is this possible? I'm only level 18. I think this quest was... Oh, it was level 15, wasn't it? Okay. I'm like a couple of levels higher. Still incredibly fun. Oh no, I'm being nommed. Can I not be nommed, please? Ow! That totally did no damage. Okay, that did damage. Let's take care of your arms, shall we? Keep forgetting that we can just dodge roll out of the way of stuff. You gonna try and leap up and kill me? I mean, that's what I would do if I was a beetle. That's miles away. Are you even trying? Oh, he's angry because, like, he fell over backwards, basically. Did that really do 2,000 damage? Is that his weak point? Oh, God. It was his belly, the big red flashy bit. Who'd have known that that would have been the weak point? I'm an idiot, seriously.
That's enough. Please head back.
Completed!
All this lovely loot. No rares, though, sadly. No upgrade on me weapon. Claymore, look. We're getting close to actually that lower level dungeon's sort of natural melee power, though. Surprising. Partisans here. Lovely jubbly. They got a few bits and pieces. Nothing to write home about, though. Yeah, they're not very good. They're pretty crap, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much a mission. So next up, we're going to be talking about what really could be the ruination of a game like this. Get past this, the S rank. Ooh, unlock some new quests. Look, Tundra Region Survey. What's in the box? What is it? A Tri-Boost 100%. We're going to pretend we know what that is. And move back to the lobby. So actually, can we do it here? Are we able to do it here? Yes, we can. So it's not laggy here. So this is where we'll pretty much end the video as well. Okay. So we're done with the rest of the combat and stuff. You've seen enough, I think. As you can see, there is a cash shop. There's a thing called a fresh find shop. There's multiple currencies. It's quite confusing. So as you can see, we have the triangle-y things. We have the F's, we have the S's, and then we have the M's. The M's are in-game currency. As far as I know, this is like something you get for logging in, like a login-y bonusy type thing, like a loyalty thing. This, yeah, I'm just going to show you and show you what could be the downfall. So as you can see, you can get a bridal package. You can't actually preview this, as far as I know. There's no like control click or anything. Basically, women's wedding dresses and a tuxedo. These are like a hot items thing. You'll see here that there is... What's this? That's the bridal outfit. So you don't... I mean, as far as I know, there isn't a preview option on here. I believe there is in another window. Military leg pouch, bits and pieces. So there's like... I guess like a deal page. Yeah, like a fresh finds, whatever, or new items. Then you also have the AC shop.
Check out our new stock.
I mean, I'm going to. So these are premium items using ARX cash, which is AC, right? This is something you can buy directly. I mean, as you'll see here, since it's tabbed me out, if we go down, look, you can buy the stuff for real money. So this is a real money stuff. And then you can buy into your inventory. Let's see, we got like premium sets. Yeah, there's all sorts of bits and pieces. The escape dolls, like, which allow you for resurrection. So one of the other things I didn't talk about is if I had been incapacitated, another player can res you. But say, for instance, you're doing something solo, and you die, there's these like dolls. When you run out of dolls, essentially you cannot resurrect anymore, and you have to return to the ship, as in the place we are right now, and you have to do the thing again, right? You basically have to go from the ship back to where you were. Now, I have actually tested this, and since my testing, I was a little bit more cross because I thought I'd have to do the entire dungeon again. It turns out that the boss keeps the health it was last at, as far as I know anyway, because I went straight back and killed this volcanic dragon dude after dying to it. It only took like 2 hits for me to kill it, so I know for a fact that it kept the health I had whittled it down to. So that's not too bad. But as you can see, you can buy these scape dolls, which, you know, its sacrifice itself is consumed, revives you automatically, basically. You can pay for real money. A lot of convenience-y stuff. Extended storage is going to be the biggest one. Again, I'm a European playing on an American thingy, so I can't actually buy any of this. So at the minute, my inventory is pretty much screwed. Mag tickets, I don't know what that is. Mag license holders, I don't know. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. Doesn't look too bad, right? You know, we have just mostly like the direct money purchasings of the cosmetic, not the cosmetics, the convenience items, all right? Then we have the SG shop, which is all about funky, amazing, cool things, as far as I can tell. We do also have, like, material storages and rare drop rate increases. What's this? Sugar tongs. What does that look like? What does that do? Returns 1 sweet set in the selected pet sweet box to your inventory. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I swear I saw some weird stuff the other day. Shopping has never been so exclusive until the SG shop. Oh god, that tabs you out as well. You can also get these apparently with in-game rewards through login stamps and events. Okay, cool. I'm glad it opened that tab now. So it's all right. Yeah, it's not the end of the universe. I'm not sure what a swap shop is. Here you can swap items in your possession for something off of a product list. Each of this list requires something from the exchange. So you'll notice that this actually has a preview window, unlike the other store options, as far as I can tell. What would I need? What's this? A single crystalline substance that grants more strength to those who seek it. It can be exchanged for many things. You don't have a target item for exchange. Oh, you exchange rarity 10 to 11 weapons. So, you know, you can trade for this stuff in the game. An EXP weapon. What? There's all sorts of weird stuff. I know for a fact there's like Hatsune Miku things as well. Like, I think the majority of the cosmetics comes from loot boxes. You're not going to like this if you're against that. You've got the Oracle Celebration thing, right? Which is essentially dressed to impress. This collection includes a variety of amazing costumes for every formal occasion. So I'd look at this myself, and you'll see if you click on one of these and click the prize list, then you get a percentage of the likelihood of you getting stuff. So for a tuxedo, wow, my brain is just dying. Okay, so I'm not a male character, but it shows us what it would look like anyway, right? To get that outfit, we have a 0.6644% chance of getting it. All right. I hope you're paying attention to these numbers. You'll notice that, I mean, what's the hot item from this one? Basically, the chances of getting stuff is pretty awful. Although you have stuff like Nimbus Body. There are some cool stuff, but the percentages of getting stuff are pretty bad. As far as I know as well, the majority of the things you get from these are actually like not cosmetic stuff. It's like buff items and things. Kind of crap. But there are some really exceptional looking outfits and things that are obviously exclusive to the scratch card system, which is actually not too bad, but I can imagine that it's going to be quite a thing. So if you've got a 0.6% chance of getting something you want, Let's just check the other one. So this is Virtual Stars. This is the Hatsune Miku stuff. This is, I'm really kind of jealous of this because I love Miku in real life, right? I would love to get basically this outfit on Mione. Look how cool that looks. That's awesome with a Miku tie there flapping around. She looks awesome. To get that, I have a 1.0033% chance. Okay? I have a chance of getting crap I don't want. Like, look how many items are in this loot chest. This scratch card. Yeah, sure, some of them look cool, but if I wanted to go for that Miku thing, I've got a 1% chance. That's ridiculous. So then you might be wondering, well, how many items are there actually? That's a good point. There's quite a lot, right? There's like 15 scrolls worth, and you can get posters for your room. Look, housing items and things, and what's this? Yeah, look, buffs for food and things. It annoys me a little bit. But then you're like, okay, well, it only costs 200 for, what's this? Here you go, 12 scratch card tickets cost 2,200 AC. All right? So if we go back as it tabs us out, so we need 2,200. They only sell 1,000 is the minimum for $9.99. So we'd have to get the 3,000 of this to be able to get the number we actually want, because there's no option to just type in the amount you want, and that will cost you $29.99. That's kind of annoying to me. I hate it when companies do this. So you're going to be paying $30, all right? $30 for 12 scratch card tickets, all right? 12. And you've got to hope out of those 12 that you get the thing you want. This is going to be incredibly crazy for some people with big bank accounts. They're just going to dump tons of money into it. And as you walk around town as well, you see a lot of people wearing like demon outfits. Here you go, Dark Omen. This is a cool set stuff. The items themselves are really awesome. Look, we got like a demonic looking stuff, almost like vampires and things. And I don't know what Dark Omen's supposed to be. But they do like crossovers with Sonic the Hedgehog, Hatsune Miku, other Sega franchises, and then anime stuff. So, I mean, look at those wings, right? Imagine the axe sword wasn't there. Those are delicious, right? There's like 0.33% chance of getting them out of a million things, and those cost 200. And that's not even, I mean, look, I don't know. Maybe I'm complaining. It's a cosmetic store that's optional, right? There's no game-breaking features in it, but the way that you get a lot of the cool stuff, you can't pay for it directly, sucks. I'd rather pay $20 for a Miku outfit and know that I have purchased and I'm using that outfit than I would to go through a scratch card system. That might be me on my own, though. These 100 Fs, I don't know what Fs actually even mean. There's a fun scratch. Interact with other players. Oh yeah, so basically I got some of these for using a recruiter friend, I believe, or with partying with people. Oh god. So this is a scratch card. What's that? You won an augmentation aid 5%, and that was that. That was 100 of those, whatever those currencies are, the Fs. So, as I've just demonstrated, you are more likely to get little buff foods and crap consumables than you are anything else. And because there's, you know, obviously a lot more of them per item of a consumable than there is an actual clothing item. That's not to say there isn't some cool stuff. It's just, I think personally it's a little bit greedy. And that's why I think that Final Fantasy XIV's cash shop, as much as people moan about it, at least you can buy what you see. You know, you're not having to buy scratch cards or loot boxes. But anyway, I digress. It's an interesting game. It's one that I can't recommend because it's on the Windows Store and there's plenty of issues. You just simply type into Google or YouTube Phantasy Star Online 2 review. One of the top ones is going to be somebody not recommending it and telling you exactly why. I personally enjoy it. as a little side thing to do. It's a free-to-play game. I have no option to pay for any services because I'm a European person. And so far, I'm able to do the majority of things that other people can, probably at a slower pace. But of course, there are in-game events and things like that. If you wanted to make this your main game, you'd probably have to consider playing this in America, I would believe. There's no European release like scheduled for this ever. None has been confirmed. They sort of like just simply don't have any plans for it. So if you want to play this game, I would personally recommend playing the Japanese version with the English fan translation patch. That's a good option. Or I guess if you play this in America, you can put up with the issues on the Windows Store. Personally, I'm a firm believer that it should have come to Steam or even the Epic Store or something. But the Windows Store is just not... It's just not good, is it? Especially with the issues. Anyway, thank you kindly for watching this video. Hopefully it gave you a good idea of what Phantasy Star Online 2 is like. A lot of you are going to be saying, well, I'm glad that I didn't play that game or install that game. And that's exactly what this is for. This is a Meopressions video, longer than I could ever do on my normal channel. Thank you kindly for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all